So that was just the beginning. The second speaker that we have on stage is a very young person. Well, in my perspective. Uh, sounds like I'm old, but I'm not. So Arielle is 14 years old and is the founder of the gluten-free and handcrafted vegan buttercream bakery called Time and Caramel. Tonight, Arielle is hoping to inspire many young people to seek their life purpose. Please give me a warm, sorry, yeah. Please give a warm yell, because I said wrote here applause, to Arielle.
Hi! How many of you think that this phrase is overrated? Well, I kind of don't think it is. Ever since I launched my own online cakery shop about a year ago, I became more and more convinced that in order for you to achieve success, you need to wholeheartedly love what you do. However, passion alone is not enough. There are other important ingredients to get into the mix to create a perfectly baked life with purpose. You see, kids my age, including me, are often lost in doubt or uncertainty on what we want to do in our lives. Sadly, more and more teenagers are getting depressed because of this. In Indonesia alone, more than 9 million people are depressed, and teenage group covers a big chunk of this number. If you ask a teenager about what we want to do when we grow up, a lot of us might say, I don't know, I haven't even thought about it. So I wanted my presentation to encourage young people so they can find their purpose and use their creativity to find their happiness. But let's start by examining what passion is really about. According to the dictionary, this is the definition of passion. Pretty straightforward, right? It's something that sets your soul on fire. A likely source of what we are passionate about may come from what we were exposed to in our childhood. Simple things such as sketching, cooking, playing music, or action figures. To me, it's creating something with my hands, like crafting, molding, baking, and eating. But where does passion really come from? To add a bit of spice, I did a quick research on this and found out that it centers in our brain. A recent study published in the Journal of Neuroscience shows that there is a part of our brain that is activated when we do something that motivates us, the ventral striatum. Let's call it VS. VS lightens up in proportion to how motivated we feel. The higher the degree of motivation, the higher the activation level of the VS. So that feeling of intense creativity or euphoria when we're engaged in something truly meaningful to us is real. And it's something physiological that happens within our brain. This means every single one of us can activate our passion. Think of it as a foundation for success. Now that we know how to ignite passion, how do we turn what we love to do into something that can make the world a little bit better? I started baking simply by the motivation of creating a healthier version of my favorite dessert. But then I was soon to realize that I could do so much more than just bake for myself. I found my own way to promote a healthier, more responsible lifestyle through my cakes. Here, I found my mission. Last year, when I was 14, I started Time and Caramel, a vegan and gluten-free cakery using only real and unprocessed ingredients. The things that I can't put in my body, I won't put in my cakes for other people to eat. Last year, sorry, my cake helped to make people more aware about some of the simplest yet largely ignored aspects in a more mindful life. Time and Caramel encourages people to be more conscious with what we consume. Things like knowing where our food is sourced from, what ingredients are in our food, or how it was produced. These are simple things that we, as citizens of Earth, need to start thinking. Now that we've whipped up passion and mission into the mix, what else is missing in order for us to bake a delicious life with purpose? I learned about this ancient Japanese philosophy of life called Ikigai from Mr. Google. Ikigai literally means the reason for being. It comes from two Japanese words. Iki means life, and kai means impact or result. It's formed by four primary elements: what you love, passion; what the world needs, mission; what you're talented, vocation; and how you can get paid for, profession. Ikigai is that space in the center of these four elements. It's the source of value or what makes a person's life truly worthwhile. Vocation and profession. The last two ingredients that I've been able to make happen through Time and Caramel. It's where you can sustain yourself financially while doing something impactful with the things you're good at. My parents are my role model in this. They're entrepreneurs who are making an impact in healthy living, which has inspired me to do something similar. They've pushed me to get out of my comfort zone and provide me hands-on experiences by allowing me to work alongside their business. I spent lots of hours training and learning the business side of it by interning at my mom's restaurant. There, I helped to bake, take orders, manage clients, make an inventory, and so on and so on. These are all valuable learning experiences to me that has helped me gain the confidence in running Time and Caramel. Some side note that I think is important to share with you tonight is I decided to homeschool so I can manage my business. You see, sometimes to find ikigai, you need to take an alternative route of what's outside usually considered as normal. I'm glad that my parents has encouraged me to take an unconventional way of education, as they believe that education is a lifelong process and can be achieved by various paths beyond school. And to have my education as part of my profession is, to me, the most rewarding experience. I get to earn a bit of money whilst also learning. Today, I'm happy to say that I can pay for my own movie ticket. You may seem it's something very small, but hey, it is my achievement. Well, I was also able to pay for a recent buttercream workshop I did overseas with the money I made from my profession. Time and Caramel may not solve the world. Time and Caramel has allowed me to continuously grow, improving my skills in baking and business. I love what I'm doing right now, and I will definitely continue to grow. But I can happily say that I am already on the right track, walking my path of happiness. And while Time and Caramel may not solve the world's largest issues, like poverty or hunger, it has certainly helped me find my purpose in advocating for sustainability and happiness. And I do hope that this can inspire the young people, especially those who are fortunate enough to have an education, to feel empowered and inspired, to use their creativity into making something to make the world a little bit better. So to sum it up, yes, finding your passion is important, but we need to make sure that what we do can sustain our lives and help us grow. And to build a meaningful life, we also need to find a way how we can contribute to the betterment of our world. So to close it off, I'd like to say, jump out of your comfort zone and just do it. Be a star. Thank you.
Oh, look at you, you're a star. So everybody loves you now.